Hi, I'm Brian James, and today I want to share with you ways that you can adapt the core practice that I shared in my previous video. If you had difficulty with any or all of the movements or postures in that core practice, feel free to try out these variations. And if those still don't work for you, feel free to leave any of them out for now. I'll be doing more videos in the future that help with specific physical issues. Okay, let's begin. We'll start standing. So come to the top of your mat. Find a nice, stable posture. So bring your feet about hips distance. Try to find a balance from your toes to your heels and left to right. And then from that foundation, we want to stand up nice and tall in a way that feels alert but relaxed. And we'll start by tuning into the breath. So bring a hand to your chest and a hand to your lower belly, just below your navel. And as you inhale, I want you to try to expand your chest. And as you exhale, gently contract your abdominals. And use the breath with sound. So just try to establish a nice steady and even breath rhythm. Inhale from above, exhale from below. Inhale, expand the chest. Exhale, contract the abdominals. Okay, and then relax your arms at your side. So the first adaptation that we'll practice is the arms overhead movement. So if you felt any pain or discomfort bringing your arms out and up to the sides, you can try raising your arms straight out in front. So on inhale, raising your arms. And exhale, lowering your arms. Continue like that, a few more breaths. Remember, let the breath initiate the movement. And allow the breath to envelop the movement. It's there at the beginning and the end. And enjoy the pauses at the top of the inhale and the end of the exhale. One more time. Okay, let's try a variation of the forward bend. So if you have any discomfort in your lower back, you might bring your feet a little wider. And inhale, raise your arms out in front. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your knees and start to bend forward. Try to find a depth that's comfortable for you. On your inhale, lift your arms, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, come into this variation of the forward bend. Bend your knees a lot. Use your hands for support. Try to relax your head at the end of the exhale. So the art of yoga is in adapting the practice to suit your own needs. So try to find something that feels good. Okay, and then if it's comfortable, stay in a forward bend. And try releasing your arms, taking your elbows. And remember, it's more about the stretch in the low back than it is about having your legs straight. Find a position that's comfortable and focus on steady, even breathing. Okay, after your next exhale, release your arms and slowly roll yourself up, keeping the knees bent, and the head comes up last. And when you return to standing, take a centering breath, just tuning in to the sensations in your body. Okay, let's try a variation on the warrior. So bring your feet about hips distance apart, step your right foot straight back. Find a position where you can bring your back heel down and start to square up your hips. Arms relaxed. On your inhale, bend your front knee, raise your arms out in front. So the chest is lifting, the hips are sinking. On exhale, bring your arms down, straighten your front leg. Try that a few more times. If you need to, adjust your foundation before you continue. Again, you can enjoy those pauses. These perfect moments where the breath is still, the movement is still, and maybe the mind becomes still. Okay, you can try holding it for a few breaths now. Inhale and breathe. On your next exhale, release the pose and step forward. Take a centering breath, just tuning into the sensations in your body. Notice if you feel different on the right side. Maybe you feel a little taller, a little more open. And let's balance out by doing the left side. So step your left foot straight back. Make sure you've got that stable foundation. And then when you're ready, 4 breaths, dynamic movement. Inhale, arms up. Front knee bends, sinking the hips. Exhale, front knee straightens, arms come down. Continue like that. So again, repeating dynamically about 4 times, and then you can try staying a few breaths. For the advanced version of the pose, bring a little smile to your face. On your next exhale, release and step forward. Take a centering breath, whole body awareness. Just noticing the effects of the asana and enjoying the energy flowing through your body. Okay. Now for some wide-legged postures. So step out wide, but not too wide. Now this is a variation on the triangle pose that's in the core sequence that I've shared already. On your exhale, I want you to slide your hands down your legs and see if you can get to your ankles, but then bring your hands to the floor, about shoulders distance, maybe a little closer. On your inhale, raise your right arm as high as you can comfortably, following your hand with your gaze. And then on your exhale, bring your hand down, again following your hand with your gaze. And alternating sides. Inhale, left arm up. Slight pause, and then exhale, come down. Continue like that. So we're going to repeat about 6 times on each side. And for now, we're not going to worry about holding this posture. Okay, after this next round, stay in the forward bend. And again, you can take your hands to opposite elbows. Let your head hang. Keep a little bend in your knees. And focus on your breathing. Okay, after your next exhale, bring your hands back to your ankles and slowly bring yourself up, inhaling all the way up. When you come back to standing, take a moment, center yourself, allow your energy to settle. Enjoy that feeling of being alive. And when you're ready, bring your feet back together. Come back to the front of your mat. Okay, we'll do a variation of this transition to the ground. For anyone who has shoulder or wrist issues and downward dog isn't comfortable, here's a variation. So you can do this transition to the floor, or you can just get down on your hands and knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Bring your hands to the floor and step back. Inhale, bring your knees down. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, and exhale into child pose. Inhale, come back to hands and knees, open your chest, look up. Lift your tail as if you had one, and exhale, draw your belly in, hips back to heels. Continue like that. 2 more times. Okay, take a resting breath in child pose. Okay, and then sit up. The next couple postures we'll do on the back. So find your way onto your back. And if you have a strap or a belt, have it close by. Now, in the core practice that I've shared, we combined these next 2 movements. And for this practice, this adaptive practice, we're going to separate them. So begin by drawing your knees to your chest. The first movement is the legs straight up in the air, arms overhead. So inhale, straighten your legs, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, knees toward your chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze, help the breath out. Okay, so if it's uncomfortable for you to keep the legs in the air without support, you can use a strap or belt. So put it around your feet. Take the ends and wrap them around your hands. And then start to straighten your legs, only as much as it's comfortable. You should still be able to breathe nice and easily. The quality of your breath is really the quality of your asana. So if you're not able to breathe free and easy, then maybe back off a little bit. Try to keep your arms relaxed. Let the strap take all the tension. Okay, and then next exhale, remove the strap. Bring your knees in toward your chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze here. Okay, next is the bridge. So bring your feet to the floor, about hips distance or even a little wider. And for this variation, we're going to need all the support we can get. So bring your hands to the floor, tuck in your shoulder blades so that your upper back is flat. Tuck your chin a little so the back of your neck is long. And then on your inhale, press through your feet and peel your hips up off the floor. You might not get very high, and that's okay. On your exhale, roll your spine back down. Try that a few times. If it's comfortable, you can try staying. Otherwise, you might just do the movement a few more breaths. If you're staying, make sure you press through both feet equally. Try engaging your backside muscles. Again, pay attention to the quality of your breath. Your breath will tell you when it's time to come down and rest. Okay, if you're still up, come down on your next exhale. Gently draw your knees in. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. We'll finish with breathing practice in this posture called Apanasana. On your inhale, let your knees move away from your chest and just let your hands go along for the ride. On your exhale, draw your knees in toward your chest. Establish an equal breath ratio. 4 count inhale, 4 count exhale. And then start to add 1 to every exhale. Keep your inhale the same. The exhale is getting progressively longer. As your exhale slows down, the body will start to relax more and more. And eventually your body will tell you it's time to rest. So you can rest with your feet on the ground, knees bent, allowing your knees to fall together. Or you can stretch your legs out and just allow yourself to drop into Shavasana. Letting go of all effort. Not trying to control the breath. Just allowing yourself to rest. Feeling the energy flowing through your body. Allowing your mind to rest in your whole body. Just by paying attention. Following the sensations. Allowing thoughts to come and go. Try to spend a few minutes here just resting. If you like, you can put on some soft music, or just allow the sounds around you to wash over you. Just at peace in the world. At peace in your life.